Okay, welcome back again. This is going to be another analysis replay that will be going up. This is Janooos' game. He goes 11, 5, and 8, and this is currently in silver 2 at the moment. This is a very long game of 37 minutes, but we'll see how much we want to watch of it. We'll see how it goes. How do you think I played? Poorly, then well, then poorly again. Early game issues. What aspects of the game did you struggle with making an impact in the later stages of the game and dealing with the enemy AD carry? Okay. What aspects of the game did you feel comfortable with? The early and mid game keeping up with farm. Okay, cool. So we'll see how you play with this one forever and see how it goes, or Vanguard, as you like to be called in this game. We've gone for mobility boots at the start of the game. Why have we gone for the boots? Not necessarily mobility boots, but just boots. With the extra sustain in terms of health potions and mana. I don't know if you don't really think you need this. I mean, it rushes your boots a little bit quicker, but I mean, the tiny trinket's really good. You could have looked at investing into rank 1 of Lost Artifact, so you could actually... Yes, tiny trinket of Lost Artifact. There we go. Cool. I'm thinking right. Which could have actually been well towards your Chronos pendant if you're going to go for that one. This is a lot of sustain you've got for yourself, which tells me that you overuse abilities probably more than you need to, or you're worried about taking too much poke from an Isis. You shouldn't really need to take too much poke. You may take a little bit up to level 3, but 2 health potions and 1 mana potion should be enough to deal with that. Close that down a second. Why are we backed up so much? Throw out autos, boy. Throw out those autos. Autos. So, the start of this lane is going to be rough, as it's an Isis, and she will push you under tower very, very early on. But I want to walk back through the very, very start of this. You already automatically give up lane presence straight away in this lane, and I'm not sure why. Now you'll see Isis come into lane in a second. You can see where she's rushed as well. She's actually gone for magical power. She's going straight for a fast Bancroft's Talon. So she's going to do really good wave clear here and have great sustain in this engagement as well. Well, she's going to have better sustain, but if you notice, she's not got as much sustain as you. It's only magical power. What did you come out with? You came with health, okay? So you have 100 more HP than her earlier on. You've also got more regen, and it also means that if you can poke her down, this means that she has to go back to base because she's got no sustain in terms of health potions. So trying to poke early on is what you want to do. Now this is a bad call. This is what I wanted to show you. Why we stood this far back in this lane. You should be up here right about now, exactly this sort of area where we can see Isis. You should be throwing out autos on her until the minions come. She's going to trade with you with autos, which is fine. And then when the minions come, start autoing the minions. Because where you've stood now in this little engagement, if I can find you again. What button are we on, Hindu? There we go. Yeah. When you start this, she's already got the push on. If you would have autoed this minion twice, you would have been level 2 quicker. That's the point you need to realise. If you would have autoed these minions, it means your minions push harder, they're going to clear more. If you notice, not one single minion dies in this wave until your whole minion wave is dead. And this is why she's level 2 now, and you're going to get poked down. If you're going to play it this way, and you're going to let her push in like that, and you're going to allow that to happen, then you need to leave earlier than the last minion dying with these autos. Instead, you should have just backed straight up and allowed these first 3 minions to die to the tower. You should not have stayed around to eat that poke. So Daisy. So we see the poke getting eaten. And now we lose more of it than we wanted to. We get 1 or 2 bits of experience. She's a cocky one in mid lane though, with a little taunt and a chicken wing dancing. That's fine. Now she's used everything, so don't be too scared. Good. I'm glad you stayed in there now. Autos. We're level 2 and we've still not put a skill into something. Why not? Why have we not got our 1 yet? We need our 1 here. There we go. Eating free poke. You're going to eat poke like that sometimes. There's not a whole lot about it, so the sustain from the health potions is okay. Now, in the lane against Isis, this is one thing that you can try and abuse to do. Isis's wave clear is her wing gust, okay? Her spirit ball is for the poke, and the wing gust is where her clear comes from. So what you can do as a Janooos as well, if you realise this, is portal her the moment she starts wing gusting. If you can stick a portal under her feet, that stops her wing gust, which means she's not got any more clear. If you can abuse that, it stops this push power that she's now got on you again from happening. Other option as well, don't forget you can always just portal those minions to make sure you can soak up the experience from all of them if you need to. You've got the extra sustain with the mana and health potion, so you shouldn't be worried about spamming your abilities more often. This lane's really unfortunate at the start for you. It's been really rough. It's bound to be. Hopefully it picks up now, though. You'll hit 5 and jobs should be good. As you know, she's at red. That was a free kill, that. That's unfortunate. You went for the portal on the floor, then hit the wall. I saw it was going. That Arachne should die. I'd ult her. I'd ult her. I'd ult her. Right, you've got a couple of options here, okay? If you want to go for the play, and you're thinking about being a big boy, you come to this wall here, and you portal through, and you 2 her, and she's dead. Okay? And then how would you get out again? Well, you walk out the back of the tower range, or you ult yourself back out if you're really worried. That could be a potential kill. The other option, stand to the right here and ult through and try and get a lucky shot. You don't have to make this play. It's a safer play than what you've chosen to do. If you landed the portal in the first place, it would have been a free kill. She should die now, though. Yeah, she's going to get the kill. Oh, everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. Isis saved the day. Holy mother of God. That was amazing. And I've lost you now. I don't know how I've lost you, but I did. Because I misclicked getting excited. Watch that back a little bit because I missed the rest of the action. So we see that come in. She hogged him and the spirit, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Unfortunate with the shot. You get yourself out of trouble though again. Pop your mana potions. Why have mana potions? I'm not going to use them. We do get right harpies though, which is good. Oh, whoa, 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 that lazy back. That lazy back's dangerous. Now, because you went with this extra sustain in the lane, you've just popped a health potion and a mana potion and you're back into base. Why pop that health and mana potion if you're going to go back to base? Why buy this many potions to begin with if you're going to go back to base? If you're going to go back to base this early, look at what you've spent on pots. You spent 3 health potions, 3 mana potions. What have you actually used in this lane? You've used 1 mana potion and 1 health potion. 2 health potions, realistically, and then you've wasted 1 mana potion, 1 health potion. Did you need to back? Nah. You could have just carried on farming. Look what you've gone back to get as well. You've only gone back to get boots 2 and some wards. So it wasn't really a worthwhile back. That amount of sustain should have kept you in lane until you had Magi's boots online. Especially with mid camps going down, you had enough sustain to stay in lane. You shouldn't have backed there if you're going to rush these boots, honestly. I think that was a big issue for you. You didn't need to. Checking in with the Isis quickly because you can see on the screen now what she gone with. Check it out. She's got beads and sprint 1 online. So that's all her cooldowns. That's all her actives sorted. You can keep track of them now. You can try and burn the beads at an opportune moment so you can get your jungler to go aggressive. But even against this jungler, I mean, your jungler's Bastet, so she doesn't need too much help to go aggressive here. So her choice in build isn't really going to work out for her either. She's really, really squishy still. Wave clear's fine. What I want you to be doing now is, while we're farming, now be careful about pushing this far up. Just because you've not got wall placement over here, you don't know what's going on. I guess you feel okay with it because you've got Bastet hovering on this side. Just be careful how far you push up and how aggressive you turn up. Turn up. I'm sorry, I switched off for a second, and you just killed her outright with your ultimate, didn't you? I don't know why I didn't respond to that. This is a good notice for aggression from you, just because you realised she didn't have any mana left. Keep an eye on that as well, like she's low on the mana here. Wait for the wing gust and pull. Wow, she just sat there and ate that. What's she doing? Good pull. Hadouken! That was nice. Okay, we like that. And then we'll see the fight going on over here. Can we get over here and help out? I'm glad you've noticed this fight, which is good. You can kill him. Oh, the portals again! The portals again! He's gonna get away because of the portals. Don't chase anymore. Go back to farming. Good decision. Good decision to go back to farming. You misplayed, but it's fine. You chose the right idea to not continue the chase. Would have probably caused you more issues than it should have. Nice wall placement as well. Like the wall placement. We should have enough for boots here, but mid camps are spawning. Look at our decision making in terms of when we're going in, when we're not going in. We need to think about when we're going to recall a little bit sooner, just because we're not going to be here for mid camps now. Good rotation, good ult. Good portal as well. You can continue following up on that. Don't be scared of following up on this. Why are we backing out so much? Get your threshold down, go in. There was an opportunity for you to continue going aggressive, and I know you didn't have anything else, but the slows would have been good. There's a good slow. Oh, I thought you actually put it on the wall. You didn't, unfortunately. Still go aggressive. Mid Harpies is still up. Mid Harpies, good notice. Your very, very early laning phase was painful, but the fact that you bought so many pots actually helped you out in it, honestly. Just don't back to early next time. Good portal through the wall, realising you're in danger. They're still going to continue the chase. You've got a ward, you can see what's going on. I reckon he was still looking for you there. So far your rotations have been good. Ooh. Get to this fight, get to this fight, get to this fight. No, you should have gone through that. You should have gone through that, you probably would have got a kill. Never rely on teammates unless you're on comms to go through portals. Never rely on teammates to go through portals unless they're on comms. Right, Bastet's gonna get one, you gotta buy time. Buy time, buy time. Get back in. You gotta go back in. You gotta go back in because Bastet's in. I probably would have portaled the ground when she hit me just to keep her in place. You can group with this now and clean this up. Should have just gone with the two. Should have saved the one. Should have saved the one for the chase there. If you went with the two straight away, you probably would have got a double kill. And if you had the one, you could have continued the chase through the wall if you needed to. These were good rotations from you, and I'm glad you stayed for the farm as well. This is good play. Good Janooos play. Don't use too much poke for free. Good fall. Killer. Killer. Ooh, killer! Unfortunately, you hit her with it, just not enough damage. Now you can stay in lane, keep sustaining up, keep farming. Left-hand Harpies are coming up soon, then right, she should know this. You do, you're showing that you know it, which is good. Bring these down. I'm waiting for the real misplays to really show up now. Can you put portal through? Yeah, you're trying to wrap a portal to your team, I can see that. What I'd advise you to do is if your teammates aren't taking these portals, okay, you can put the portals down and not go through them, but put them in a position that's going to draw them away from the attention of who they're trying to kill, okay? So in this engagement here, your teammates don't want to go for the portals or don't realise how to use them, which happens a lot. But what you can do, just wait for the right moment. What you can do is throw them off their course, okay? Because at the moment, you're pushed out mid, and you're looking at this fight going on, and you realise it. Now what you should do here is, instead of portaling here, because neither of these guys are using the portals now, I'd portal this direction here. This direction. I want the portal to appear right on Neith's face. Oh, sorry, on Isis's face, okay? Why do I want it to appear here? Because Neith and Isis will focus their attention in this direction for a second, thinking you're going to come through and kill them, which means they're worried about taking poke or trying to kill you when you rotate back in. So consider just putting your portal there instead next time if your teammates don't want to use them. If you're on comms, however, it's a different story, and you should be shouting on comms for them to take the portals. I can see what your mentality is, but if the teammates aren't on comms, then just portal around this area instead, and try and throw them off if you don't feel like going in. You don't have to either. I agree with you not going into this engagement. There was not a whole lot you could do. Notice how they all stood there and looked at the portal for a second. That 1 second could buy them enough time. So they're doing Gold Fury right now. What's our game plan here? What's our game plan here? Well, semi-low mana, got our ultimate up in 5 seconds. They're still doing it. You're waiting for it to come up, I'm guessing, saying it's up and saying you're just going to ult in and go for it. Gonna be the hero we need. Gonna be the hero we need. That timing. Shotguns! Shotguns! Now get out again. Now get out again. You're going to get knee full. Don't let Bastet get hit. I thought Bastet was going to take it. Portal the ground! Portal the ground! Portal the ground! If you could have portaled the ground then, he did come up to show you could have. I guess you were just panicking. You portal the ground, you kill him and you live. Well, you kill him, you live for a second extra, you know? But your team might be able to clean this up now, at least a while ago. No Gratata today. So far you've not really played the lane badly. I think your decision making in laning has been okay. Just make sure when you're against an Isis to realise how to abuse her situation of the Wind Gusts. What I would say though is that your rotations have been on par. Your warding is good so far. Just consider your build at the start. I'm not sure about the rush on the shoes, unless you're really going to abuse those potions. If you're not abusing those potions, they're kind of lackluster. I feel you could have ended up in the same situation as you were if you would have gone with Tiny Trinket, is my point. Good pull. Alright, we'll watch this whole fight back because it goes on for quite a while, that one. Pull through for a red, that's nice. Now we're going to see the engagement happen. We'll watch it in normal time, I think. Just to see what you choose to do. Threshold, good back out here. Now the ultimate channel here is unnecessary. It's a bit of an unnecessary ultimate charge. You'll realise this the more you play against a Reckoning, but I reckon you'll stay in that animation for such a long time. It's such a long time that it's not really worth using your ultimate for this. I would have probably saved ultimate, but the moment that you see Bakasora ult in here, I would have considered just ulting a path for the team or myself an escape route if I need to take it. You don't necessarily have to take it straight away, but you can take it if you need to. Remember, this is a cripple, which means you're going to cause you a few issues, so you could try and reposition yourself. But now that you've ulted, you hit everybody, you back out, but you're not in danger, you're not in danger, you're not in danger, get your 2 out. Relax a little bit. That's a very good portal through the wall. Very good portal through the wall, but now we can get back involved in the fight again. That's why I'm slowing this down. We want to be thresholding. Alright, we should clean that up now. That should be total destruction. Oh my god, she healed from the Bedison bite. Okay, keep Athena pinned if you can. Throw the threshold out. Gotta use this threshold more. I don't feel you use it enough. It's really strong. It's a big slow. Affects the team a lot. Oh, you chased the kill instead of going for the big group targets, but that's okay. The portal's good, but there's no follow-up. Try and use your combo of portal into 2. Notice how Isis fell through the ground then. She's not going to get the heal because she was banished, but she fell through the ground as she was doing Wing Gust. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now she's not got Wing Gust anymore, and now she's got nothing else. Good shotgun, good damage. She got to clean this up as a team. Autos. Got to land those autos a little bit easier. Good job. Right. Now what's the plan? What's the plan here? You're full health, full mana, mid camps are spawning. Good! Take them mid camps, boys. Mid lane, take them mid camps, boys. Really good decision making, realising you had the opportunity to get more. Get another wave in mid. Now you know they're all coming back, so your base, what we're getting. We're going for Spear. Okay, the Spear's okay. What I would have liked to see you go for here, though, is get your beads online. Your beads should be online by about now, at least rank 1, especially as Janooos. You've got great mobility and escapes, but you don't want to be using your ultimate to escape all the time. Janooos is one of these gods that can get away with having no actives because of how he's played, but having beads just makes him even stronger than he was before. So those beads would have really helped you out to be able to save your ultimate from getting hit by the cripples, by the taunts, by the CC of the Spirit Ball as well. Multiple things that are going to stop you from being able to jump through portals and escape. So having those beads would have been really wise there instead of investing into that just yet. Chasing an Arachne, that's kind of what she does every single time. We got one ward, we got one more wards in place, so we don't need to worry about the wards for the time being, which is fine. Good free poke on the Isis as well. Oh. That's a shame they didn't double tap. Now you're in a bit of trouble here. What's our plan? We're not ulting yet? Why do we so long to ult? Why do we wait so long to ult? We waited a bit too long to ult there. Would it have saved you? Possibly. Possibly is the key on the save. If you were ult the moment he hits you with the cripple, don't forget the jump is a slow that Bakasora applies as well. You have to respect that it's a slow, which means you're slowly walking towards the end, which means you're taking more poke damage. Now you got her beads there, as you saw. Now the engagement's coming. You know the engagement's coming. You should be looking for a wall immediately. Imagine if you had beads here instead of this. If you had beads here, it would have got rid of the slow at least. If you would have gone for max beads, your cooldowns would be back up again, wouldn't they? If you would have gone max beads instead of going for this, your cooldowns would have been up again immediately. And with the cooldowns being up again immediately means you can port yourself through a wall, turn around, shotgun him in the face. But in this situation, you could have just ulted. Notice how many extra hits you hit taken because of the slow. You tried to save your ultimate. I don't know why you tried to save your ultimate. Never be scared of using your ultimate. It's got a very short cooldown in honesty compared to how strong it is. I'm just going to wait for you to respawn. We'll carry on watching more. Back online. What did we pick up this time? Notice you've gone back and picked beads up now, but we also got the spear finished as well. So spear's finished. I want to see these beads max next. The ultimate was sort of attempts at a snipe. Push the mid, push mid, push mid, push mid, push mid, push mid, push mid. We've got opportunities too. Where have we got opportunities too? No one's showing in mid lane. Warded, 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 warded. Means you've got full vision of this map. I don't know why we're choosing to back up here. We can try and push down the mid tower. The only other options if you're not doing this, you're getting left harpies, right harpies. You should know these are up as well. You kind of hesitate a little bit here and lose farm opportunities. Let's say you didn't get lefts either, and you gave up rights. So you just literally stand there, just so you can understand how much, how little you did here. I'm just going to do this. You actually land that snipe, that was nice, I didn't realise that. Pause. 1633 is the moment you stop earning experience, okay? Let's talk about the next time you earn experience. Look at what experience is on the map, first of all. There's left harpies, there's right harpies, there's back harpies. Those 3 camps are currently available for you to go and take. Okay? So you've got 3 things on the map that you could potentially take at this moment in time, or you could push the tower down. 1633, we said. The moment we earn any experience is when we'll start talking again. Your red buff's up as well now. Could go and start your red buff. 1633, remember that? 1633. When are we going to learn the next bit of experience? Still not earn experience. There we go. 1705, which means it's over 30 seconds of you actually not doing anything in the game. 30 seconds of you not getting any experience, not making an impact on the game in any way, shape or form, just existing. So you could have got experience then. What could you have done in those 30 seconds? Could you have dropped red buff? Yeah. Could you have taken left harpies? Yeah, I guess you didn't know they were up, so let's take away left harpies. Back harpies are available. Could you have based and come back to lane in that time? Yeah. All those things were available. Uh-oh. Rip. Knee ultimates, knee ultimates, knee ultimates. So we overextended in mid lane to try and get some farm on. That's what we got picked. It's unfortunate. I mean, the mistakes are there, Vanguard. I think if you got full beads now. I'm glad you went for the full beads, and I just missed that kill again. Rewind to OP. Stop. There we go. Right, I caught it. You vaulted in. You vaulted in. Let's see what you do from here. You're trying to get multiple targets at the same time. That should be a dead Arachne. Watch it slow-mo. Just land these autos. Relax thresholds. Good threshold. Good threshold. You cut off his options of running. Walk through it to speed yourself up. That's good.
They nearly had me.
Ooh. Fix the kill. Okay. Don't know why I watched that in slow motion, but we did. We can still get involved in this. This is a quadra kill for you easily. I can see a quadra repenter. No problem. You put portals down to help teammates again. Don't do that. Put them down to... Why don't we go in? Why didn't we go in? Why aren't we going in on this? Look at their HP bars. Look at their mana bars. Neef just used their ultimate as well, so that's on cooldown. What have we got available right now in this situation? We've got all our cooldowns up apart from our ultimate. We also have beads, which means we can reset our cooldowns. Unstable Vortex is 8 seconds. You throw out a 3, so you throw out a 2, you throw out a portal, and then you throw beads out, and you've got that back up again in a second time. You could have really abused that situation and actually pick yourself up a quadra kill there. That was a free quadra kill, honestly. At least a double, maybe even easy would be a triple as well. So there was plenty of kill potential for you there. You just didn't abuse it. You were too scared, and I'm not sure why. With beads in the builds you've got, your cooldowns are so low that you should be able to go in there and shotgun over and over again. Your mobility's really high with the threshold as well. I want to see you start using that more now that you've got this cooldown going. That you use this threshold to speed yourself up and go through. Once again, we're just hovering, not doing anything. Too much hover. Back harpies are up again. Too much hover. And then we get picked because we're just hovering. If Neef ults you, you're dead. You want to be basing quickly. Good choice of using that second portal. You live though, that's the main thing. Like the idea of getting Aegis. Aegis is a good idea. Just to deal with Neith, really. Okay, good pull. Pull. Don't be scared to use the portal to confirm the damage, okay? Using your portal to confirm the damage in these situations is even better than just trying to throw out the 2 and hit multiple targets. If you have the portal, don't be scared to throw it on the ground, because if they fall through it, then they're guaranteed to take the 2 damage. The other thing that can happen off that instead is that you force them to use beads. And if you take the beads off them, that means the next portal that hits them is also going to cause an issue for them. Don't be scared to use your portal. You would have confirmed more damage on multiple targets then, because they were all grouped nicely for one single portal to cause an issue. We're looking for God Fury again. I'm not sure if you got War Coverage to see this. Why are we killing that minion? Like, you're not going to get any experience or gold. You're not going to get any gold from it anyway. You get experience with just existing. We're looking for the ult across. Ult angle. It looks like you can for kills. Shotguns. shotguns. Yeah. Okay, clean up, clean up, clean up. Keep cleaning up, keep cleaning up. You got beads? Chase. Chase with beads if you need to. You need a portal right now to get through here and continue a chase onto her. Beads, portal, through, 2, bang, dead. Even if she gets away with the wing gust. Beads, portal, threshold, 2. Guarantees the kill. Guarantees the kill. Good portal. Oh, took off you again. Don't be scared to use your beads. Don't be scared to use your beads aggressively. That's why beads are so strong. You should use them aggressively. You don't always have to use them defensively. Can use them aggressively for kills. You can open yourself up more than that. Always keep an eye for rotations. Good. Portal through the wall again. Bit scared to use your ultimate. I would have liked to see you use the ultimate there. Why are we running out? Why are we running out of this fight now? I know the fight's going badly, but you don't have to fully leave just yet. You didn't have to base there and just sacrifice your teammates. You could have put poke damage back on them. Bakasura is very low. If you would have turned around and thrown off one shotgun here, you probably would have killed Bakasura.
A new threshold.
And then you use your ult to get back into the fight again. I've seen you get beads, but I've still seen you not use it. I'm not seeing you use them yet, which is worrying. Good. Pull. Yay! Threshold. Threshold and chase. Threshold and chase. Don't be scared. You can still keep fighting this. Okay, you're so worried about living that you're not doing the damage. That's what I feel about this game right now. Survival's important. Probably get some more kills. Notice if you would have portaled there, you would have set up the shotgun to make sure Arachne died. Well, he took even more damage. Use your portal for setup. See how you do that time? See? You know to do it, so do it. You time your shot, you time your ultimate, you could kill her. It's risky, but you could try it. Unfortunately, you can still chase her and kill her. Did she die? I fast forwarded too quick, I was too excited. Portal comes in. No, we'll watch it in slow this time. Good turn at the end there. Portal the ground. Beads, 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 beads. Like we've got beads and I've still not seen you use them. Why'd you buy an item if you're not going to use it? You know to buy beads, but I've not seen you use it once. If you're not going to use them defensively, use them aggressively. If you're not going to use them aggressively, at least use them defensively. Do we lag out there? Portal the ground. Portal the ground, create the zone. Portal the ground, create the zone. Threshold speed yourself up. When you're in groups like that and using the threshold to speed yourself up, put it ahead of yourself so your teammates can run over it as well. Good. You notice how you got a beads then? You notice how you got a beads because you used the portal first? Good. Now our beads are on cooldown. Now she's going to back up even further being picked. Now, they're looking to push mid. What could you do here? Probably ult all the way through and defend. I'd be tempted to. I'd be tempted just to ult and defend. I've still got beads up. Arachne's going to have to back out. Good choice. I like the choice. I like the choice. Oh, you smack her too. Now she's panicking. Well, she should be. Yeah, she is. Right, you can chase that. You can chase that kill right now. You've got teammates coming in with Bastet. You know she's in the air. You can portal through here, cut off the angle. Also cuts in Neef's reinforcements. You've still got beads in case you get in trouble against the Neef because you don't know she's there. You could have gone through. Threshold? Threshold! Okay. If you don't know, when you walk over a threshold, it increases the amount of damage you do. Okay? It increases the amount of damage you do with your other abilities. It's part of your passive. See, when you walk over this threshold, make sure you use your threshold more than you are doing to walk over. It increases your damage exponentially. This is why when you see most of the honest players, they'll walk over it quite often or put it on the enemy target to give them a chance to do that. Good ultimate through again. Once again with the shotgun was good. You back away to reposition yourself, that's fine. Pull. Could go around the back. Could go around the back here, cut off an angle, but I guess you don't know where Isis is. Too busy being a teammate with these portals. Too busy being a teammate with them. I don't think I've seen one of those portals pay off for your team yet when you put them down for them to escape. You've still not used beads. You just got taught into a spirit ball and you still didn't use beads. Holy mother of God, Vanguard. Holy mother of God. I'm going to stop there because the game's just going to slowly deteriorate. I think I can see that in the game. But from your personal play, if you're going to buy beads, use them. You've wasted 900 gold on an item that you've not actually used once in this game. Your rotations are good. I feel that you could be a lot more aggressive than you are being. Make sure you set up your combo with your portal first, just because it confirms damage for you. It can force speeds, like I said, and you would have got more and more burst damage off. Also, don't be scared to use your threshold. Most of this time with a Chronos Pendant, you're sat on full mana all the time because of the fact that you're not really having to spend much because you're not really using your abilities as much as you could do. The cooldowns are really short on Janooos as well. Added in with beads, once again, you can get them even shorter and reset them for even more poke damage. Rotations were good. Warding was good during the early game. Your first couple of waves were a bit weak, but you were okay to stay where you were. The first back was unnecessary. You should have stayed if you're going to go with that many health potions and mana potions and abuse that situation more. Good luck in your future games though, Vanguard. Honestly, at this stage of the game, I'm pretty sure I read that you were silver. Are you silver? Let me check. Silver 2. That's not a silver 2 Giannis to me. That's probably like an easy gold 2 Giannis. You realise what's going on the map. You just need to get a little bit more aggression behind you and you'll easily get up those divisions in no time. Get the aggression side, realise how much damage you can put out, abuse Giannis's kit a little bit more and you'll definitely go further. Good luck, everybody. Good luck.